It's time for On Point, where we speak to experts to delve deeper into some of the key issues in the spotlight right now. Tottenham Hotspur is currently in South Korea for their pre-season tour, and we've already witnessed a very warm welcome by fans of the team at Incheon International Airport, with South Korean player Son Heung-min even showing up to surprise his teammates.
Well, fans will get a glimpse of the new team's new signings in action tonight as Spurs face a combined K-League selection this evening. How bright is the season looking for the North London side and South Korean ace Son Heung-min? For more, we have a sports journalist, Yoo Jee-ho, with us today. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, let's compare Tottenham's new summer signings with transfers completed by other English Premier League sides. How do you rate Spurs' transfer business?
Well, the Spurs have been quite busy this summer. They've signed 5 players already, including Everton forward Richarlison, joining them on a 5-year contract. You know, he was actually just in Korea last month for a friendly for Brazil against South Korea, and Son Heung-min. Now he's teammates with Son Heung-min. French defender Clement Lenglet completing his loan from FC Barcelona to Tottenham. He's a left-footed center back. That's the position that Spurs have been targeting this summer, and they were able to address that early on. Mali International leaves Bissouma also leaving Brighton to sign with Tottenham. That's a 4-year deal. And they've also got goalkeeper Fraser Forster from Southampton and very versatile Ivan Perisic from Inter Milan. So these handful of players joining the team early in the preseason, and their manager, Antonio Conte, talked about how he liked the way the club moved so quickly to sign them early in the summer so that he can work them into the new system, you know, rather than having them coming in that much closer to the start of the new season. So, you know, they're going to have a pretty busy schedule next season. 4 competitions on the fixtures. You've got the Premier League, they've got the League Cup, FA Cup, and of course the UEFA Champions League. So that's a lot of football for any team, and you know, you've got to have depth to survive those competitions.
Well, as you mentioned, some really big signings happening at the moment. Players perhaps drawn to the club by the prospect of playing Champions League football this season. And well, Spurs, though, they've missed out on the Champions League for a couple of seasons now. So how do you think they're going to fare?
You know, they were the runner-ups back in 2019 to Liverpool, and I think, you know, that was the closest that Son Heung-min ever really came to winning a major trophy in his European career. And he has said a lot of times that that's his ultimate goal, to win a trophy in Europe. And, you know, this is going to be Conte's first full season in charge of Tottenham. And I guess it really depends on their draws. You know, the draw will be in August. You know, they're going to be actually in the same pot as some of the giants like Liverpool, Chelsea, and Barcelona. So, you know, they're going to have a little bit of a luck, hopefully, in the draw. And but the way the team's set up right now, the way the squad is looking, I think anything short of obviously knockouts will be a major disappointment for Tottenham.
Right, now let's focus on, of course, our very own Son Heung-min. How do you see this upcoming season going for him after achieving so much in the last one?
Well, he does have a tough act to follow, doesn't he? Having won the Golden Boot, having scored 23 goals to become the first Asian to win that honor in the Premier League. And, you know, he just turned 30 years old. I think he's still in his athletic prime. And maybe winning the second straight Golden Boot might be a bit of a big ask, but he should, I think, still be among the top scorers in England. And, you know, if you recall, this past season, he did not have Harry Kane at full strength, or at least mentally, he didn't. I don't think he was there in the first couple of matches. So if the duo can get it going really from the start this season, I think we can see something special from those two duos.
And well, before we let you go, there are going to be fans around the world tuning in to catch Spurs against the K-League combined team tonight. I think our editor Steve is actually going to the game. And well, when it comes to South Korea's domestic league, are there any particular players that you're going to be watching out for?
I think one player that's worth I guess closer look in this particular setting would be Yoo Jee-ho from Suwon FC. He's a former FC Barcelona youth player. He's one of the more exciting and one of the most popular players in the K-League. And he plays with a lot of flair. He's got a lot of skills. And this is just the kind of the player that you like to see in a setting like this. Sort of an exhibition match. And the results ultimately don't matter. So players can go out there, kind of unleash themselves a little bit and show off their skills. And Lee Seung-ho and Son Heung-min, they were teammates back in 2018 Asian Games when they won the gold medal. So they do have a bit of a personal history there as well. And the Team KLeague head coach Kim Sang-sik joked about how he wanted Lee Seung-ho to score a lot of goals and sort of make an impression on Conte so that he could actually go back to Europe at some point in his career. So, that's, I think, one player that a lot of fans will be keeping a close eye on tonight.
Right, and they are definitely playing at one of South Korea's best stadiums for football at Seoul World Cup Stadium. Would you introduce that stadium to us, to the fans from global viewers who have no idea what that stadium stands for?
Well, I guess it's sort of a mecca of football in Korea, right? It was built for the World Cup back in 2002. One of the, I guess the most symbolic, not just in football, but all the sports facilities, one of the more symbolic facilities in this country. And it has hosted a lot of significant matches in the years past, and even this year, just this last month, hosting Brazil before sell-out crowd in a friendly match. And tonight's match also a sellout. Fans will be watching Son Heung-min in his Tottenham kits on home soil for the first time. So that means a lot for the player himself, and that means a lot for the fans as well.
Well, thank you. We look forward to speaking with you in the future, and have a good morning.
Okay, thanks for having me today.